Hey guys, how's it going? It's FishyFisher coming out with a brand new episode of Nothing Harder. Today we have Luigi, who's suggested down below by the person displayed on the screen right now. And it is kind of a coincidence that I suppose that he suggested him, because I pre-recorded this gameplay a long time ago and haven't actually been able to, well, I just haven't released it because I had a break from YouTube. So here he is. Thank goodness someone suggested him of all people. But anyway, we're gonna jump right into it with a Greninja battle, a giant Greninja battle. I really like Luigi. I'm just gonna say that right now. Luigi is a very good character, and I mean, if he's underrated, then he is a very underrated character because he has all the tools he needs to finish the job. Lots of really quick moves, lots of very good moves, lots of good combos with good follow-ups. I mean, just overall, he's a very good, solid character. I already did lose a stock there. I mean, that's kind of like speaking poorly for it. But, you know, it's a giant Greninja, so it's not going to be that easy, of course. But anyways, I only lost about 3 times. I can't remember exactly. You guys are going to see at the end in the fail compilation. But like that, I've already taken out Greninja. But yeah, Luigi, very solid character. I really like him. I haven't got to him. I should have got to him earlier because he was requested a lot before. But now I've actually finally got to it, and you know, I'm glad I did, I suppose. So yes, Luigi, great character. That's all I can really say. So also later in this episode, we're gonna go on to some questions. But for now, I just want to pose a little question to the audience because you guys are the ones that they're the ones watching this video. So I want to know, this is just something that's been, if you follow me on Twitter, you can see me ask this as well. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's at the FishyFisher. There's a link in the description if you care so to follow. I post a lot of cool stuff on there. This is not just a shameless plug on my Twitter, but essentially what I'm trying to say, wow, this Gandalf's taking a beating by Luigi, nice! But basically what I'm trying to say is, my most fun memories on YouTube so far has been the introduction videos to the Nothing Harder, or not the Nothing Harder, the Amiibo Tournament series. And the reason for that being is seeing the comments and essentially the clues that I put in, and that was probably like one of the most enjoyable experiences because, you know, seeing everyone trying to cipher the clues that I put in, and you know, everyone being involved and there being like a really sense of community as you try. Oh, I just missed that that taunt, but that was probably my most fun memory of, I suppose, YouTube as of right now. So essentially what I'm trying to ask is if you guys have any ideas as to another sort of similar idea where I can put clues in videos so you guys can guess for next time. I'm definitely interested to do that again because that was so much fun, and it seemed like you guys enjoyed that as well a lot too. So essentially this Amiibo tournament is coming to a close, unfortunately. That does mean that I will be able to start the next season, which will have more clues and more hints and all that fun stuff. But, oh, there's Luigi just taunting in celebration after that Gandalf fight. A very solid fight, I'm going to say. But, yeah, so I basically just wanted to say, if you guys have any ideas on a series in which I can plant clues, I don't really like the Nothing Harder series just because I like people suggesting characters rather than already deciding and people figuring it out. It's possible, but I think I prefer the format that Nothing Harder is in right now. So let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, I would love to do more videos where I can get much more involvement from the audience, and I like to see you guys reacting to my hints that are always a lot easier than you guys think. And then also, then I can, if I do more and more hints, then I can put harder hints for the ones for people who really like a challenge and really like trying to solve these clues, because like the first hint I ever did was pretty difficult. It was like I put like a square color of like the background color of Lucario. That was the first clue I did. I already revealed that clue a long time ago, but that, like, no one got that one, except for like I think a few people just randomly guessed. But that's just like, that was just so fun. Like, and then I posted, you know, easier hints, but people did figure them out, and I just really like the idea of having like being really creative with these hints, and then seeing people try and tear my videos apart to try and figure out what's coming next and what these hints are. So anyways, I just wanted to put that to you guys. If you have suggestions, feel free to put a comment down below as well, or just tweet at me, because if you tweet at me, chances are I will respond. Definitely, I don't not respond to a single tweet. So if you tweet to me, I will respond as fast as I possibly can. Like, as soon as I see the tweet, I basically respond to it. But, yeah, so, again, this is not a plug for my Twitter, even though it kind of sounds like it is. But, yeah, I just wanted to ask you guys and see what you guys thought. Anyways, as Luigi starts these custom fights against Mario, of all people, of course, and yes, he got small. I think Luigi fails spectacularly at this part, or I shouldn't blame Luigi, I should blame myself. I'm gonna go on to the question portion of the video, which I haven't done in a long time. I really miss it, because like the last videos I've done were the Ryu, Lucas, and I believe Roy? Yeah, Roy, because he came out the same day as the DLC. The last one I did, and then also Ness, so I haven't had any questions in a long time, so I'm so excited to do some more. Since the Nothing Harder series is still going on, obviously I'm not going to, I don't need to, oh, there goes Mario, but I don't need to do a Q&A, so this is kind of like my Q&A show. If you want, don't suggest a Q&A, because this is basically where you get your questions and answers from. But anyways, I'm just going to pull up the first question that I had prepared. So these questions came from, let's see, what's the first one? So this one, these questions, if you don't know what I mean by questions, basically, I always ask and encourage people, if you watch the videos, to leave a question if you want me to answer it. And chances are, if it's a creative question and I haven't answered it already, I will actually answer it on the show. So if you want to be featured on the show, feel free to toss a question down below, and your question will pop up on the show as you know, the question. So the first question, if it wants to open up, if it would love to open up, is from Mark Sergeant, who I believe is the same person who suggested the character. Yes, it is. So he says, what is your favorite video game series beside the Pikmin series? Now, like I said before, I'm only limited to one Pikmin question, because Pikmin is my favorite series, but it's not overall it's my favorite series, but it's not my favorite game. Now, you would assume it would be Super Smash Bros. Or, I don't know, Adventures of Pip, because I'm doing that, I'll finish it. But the actual answer is Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. I am so in love with this game, and I mean, it's such a long game that I've only finished it once, and I'm currently in the process of replaying it at my own pace. So, well, not right now, because my Wii, which I'm playing it on, is not where I am right now. It's at my other, where I'm moving to soon. If you don't know, I'm going to be moving soon, but I don't actually have my Wii, so I can't actually be playing it right now. But yes, Super Mario the Thousand Year Door is my favorite game of all time. So probably I would say that my favorite game series would be Paper Mario, despite only having played Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. I mean, I need to play Paper Mario because everyone says that's one of the best ones. Well, I think the general consensus, or the general agreement, is that, as we're going on to the Mii Fighters here, the general agreement is that the first two are like amazing, or the first one is great, the second one improved and polished the first one, making it even better, and then they kind of trailed off with the fourth one just not being good, and what else? And then the third one, it's good, but it's not. It wasn't really a Paper Mario game. Like it just used the characters essentially. It didn't really. It changed the formula too much to make it too not Paper Mario-y, if that makes sense. So that's just the general agreement. I don't know. I've only played the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. I like them both, but I can see what people will say by saying like the Thousand Year Door, fantastic game with like the battles and all that stuff, and Super Paper Mario kind of got rid of like the battles and all that stuff. And then oh yikes, Luigi taking a beating here. Not even a quarter of the way done the Mii Fighters. But yes, so that's just a general agreement, and my favorite game, my second favorite game series beside Pikmin, or my favorite game series beside Pikmin would be Paper Mario, and I just want to play some more. So maybe like after I'm done Adventures of Pip, you guys, I could do a Paper Mario, like the first Paper Mario, because that's on Wii U Virtual Console actually now, and as well as the other Paper Mario. I would love to do, like, just go through them, because that would be sick. I would just love an excuse to play those games again, because they're such masterpieces. And if you haven't played these games, I extremely recommend you do, because they're life-changing, and they may be a bit difficult to track down now. But, the original Paper Mario was on the Wii U Virtual Console if you had it, and Paper Mario 1000 Years, yeah, I believe it actually is pretty tricky to get. So, good luck getting it, but if you can get yourself a copy, grab it, because it's seriously such a fantastic game and series and all that lovely stuff. Anyways, contrary to popularity, this is not a Paper Mario commercial, and we're going to go on to the next question. So thank Mark Sargent for that question. So the next question comes from Donnie Fista, and his question says, other than your Wii U, what other consoles, including the handheld devices, do you own? Now, the consoles that I actually have are, I have the Wii U, yes, I have the Wii, the GameCube. I'm gonna go through every single one, even like, you know, the Wii and the GameCube. Oh, there we go, finally finished the Mii Fighters. But that took a long time, that was a close call too. But if I want to include everything, so I have an Xbox 360, 3DS, I had a normal DS, but my friend sold it to me, and then I gave it back to him just for his birthday because I had the 3DS, so I didn't really need the normal DS, except for the fact that you could play Game Boy Advance games, but it doesn't really matter. So those are the consoles that I have, and then my brother has a PlayStation 3. So next year, my roommate, or when I move, my roommate actually has an Xbox One, if that makes any difference. I mean, I predominantly play Nintendo games on this channel, but I mean, one of my favorite game series is Call of Duty Zombies, just because like it's just so fun. It's a really fun game series. So I'm probably gonna be playing like the new one when it comes out on that Xbox One. I'm still deciding whether I'm gonna like post anything on the channel about it, but that's just those are the consoles I have at this point. So even though I don't have the Xbox One. Oh, yikes, Luigi, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it! No, you can't! Oh, no! That's not good at all. I am already at 1 stock on Master Giant. That's not good. Anyways, thanks, Donnie Fistel, for your question. I think that's all the console I got through all of them, I believe. I think I had the Game Boy Color as well. Yes, Game Boy Color was the first console I ever got, and I got Pokemon Crystal, and I played so much of that game. Anyways, I better hurry up because we're getting close to the end, and I want to get through all these questions. So thanks, Donnie, for the question, and we're going to go on to the last one, which is from 10HRM10, who asked tons of questions, and this is a pretty easy question to answer, pretty quick. As he says, is there any chance that we'll see 60 FPS videos in the future? Now, there's an easy answer to this question, and essentially the problem is that I currently have an Elgato capture card. It's not the Elgato 60, so that means, if you don't know what all this like jargon means, it essentially means that I can't record my gameplay in 60 FPS, which is really such a shame because I would love to record in that 60 FPS and it would require no additional effort. But the fact that I just have this capture card and I quite frankly can't really afford an upgraded capture card, that does mean that I'm gonna have to keep it at not 60 FPS. And I mean, I could force it to be 60 FPS, but then it'll make like the gameplay look choppy, and you don't really want that now. So I'm gonna keep it at what I have right now. Luigi just tearing apart Master Shadow. Wow, look at you, man. But yeah, so thanks, Dinner. If I can, as soon as I can afford the upgraded capture card, or I might even wait for the next one. But as soon as I can afford it through YouTube or other means, like I'm planning on getting a job in when I move to Montreal. So if I can afford it and it makes economical sense, then I will get it. But for now, I mean, 30 FPS doesn't look bad at all. I mean, 60 FPS sure does look better, but you know, like I'm working with what I got here, and I got fortunate enough to get a really nice mic, which I think sound quality maybe slightly better because I talk a lot, as you know. But I'm going to end this question here. Thanks, 10HRM, for that question, as Luigi is taking on the final form of the Master Fortress. And as you guys get really used to now, I take out all the enemies first because, you know, it makes sense. Why risk taking, like, losing damage just for speed? And I mean, I have extra time. Always have extra time to spare when it comes to this. So just take your time, essentially. So there, that part of Master Fortress has fallen, and we're going on to the final one. It was a really good recovery after I lost a stock right away from Master Giant, and like I said, Luigi's just very good at this game. Like, he's a very good character, and I'm just gonna say this now, but like maybe because like I don't know, since just the way they look, like Mario characters aren't really taken seriously in this game. But Luigi seriously is a force to be reckoned with, and I know a lot of people do play as him. So like, just because you think like, oh, it's Mario, it's a boring character. I could do someone cool like Captain Falcon with some fun moves, but Luigi's extremely solid, that's for sure. And I almost died there. I don't know why. I got like the black lightning, but I'm gonna tumble down here. Going along here, of course, ignoring these guys. Who needs them? And I have over 1 million global smash power. That doesn't mean score though. I think I got that wrong in one video. But yes, Luigi, very solid character. Love him. Lots of aerial combos, man. Like he has so many combos. That 100% sure. But this is like we're wrapping up here. We're at 37% only. Despite that initial stock loss, I guess because I was very lucky with just the way everything worked out against the other forms of the master, just the master forms essentially. So as Luigi finishes these guys here, and I get him with the up B, destroying the Master Fortress, I'm gonna thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Nothing Harder. So make sure you guys leave your question comments down below as Luigi destroys his helpless Master Core. Despite like he can actually kill me and do tons of damage. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and share the video and all that lovely stuff as I remind you to do every time. Leave your questions and also suggest your character for next time. It might be chosen, and I'll leave you guys with the fail compilation. Bye guys. Have these beloved characters people recognize in a series that people would like, and I'll just make a game. Seems like it makes sense. Obviously there's a lot more